What is going on, Penny boys and gals? How we all doing? It is What the Duck here, and I'm live here with Prime Patrick. How we doing, Patrick?
I'm doing well, man. How you doing tonight?
Good, good. This is awesome. This is actually our first stream together. This is my first live stream in probably around 8 months. This is definitely my first PBU live stream in a year. So I'm happy to be back. What's going on? Swinging Bull. We got our PBU month 2 mentor in the chat. We got a whole bunch of great PBU members in there as well. But yeah, basically today is me talking about what PBU is, what Pennybois is, how that all works. Patrick is actually a member. He's somewhat part of the staff in the sense that he's been brought on as a trusted advisor member, but he definitely is one of y'all. When it comes to the trading aspects, I want to bring him on, just get some of his feedback of Pennybois University, and just kind of get a member's perspective, I guess, of what this is all about. So Pennybois in general, I know that some people have been here since the beginning a few years ago. Some people have been, it might be their first day, first month. I just want to go over the syllabus first. I know it might be a little bit hard to see. You can just zoom in. Basically, it used to kind of be where, month 1 was all about the intro to trading. We would do the psychology, we would do the trading plan, trading tools, but now we're actually going to be switching it up a little bit. And month 1 is going to be kind of our whole university. What our whole university was is going to be all put into month 1, where it's not only just the psychology, not only a trading plan, but we also go into charts. Our options class that was originally for Pennybois University is now going to be free. So anyone who is watching, if you want to check out our options 101 class, that is actually in our free Discord, available to everybody. We have Swinging Bull. He's making a whole new options class for Pennybois University. That's going to be for month 2. I'm super excited, honestly, to get all this other, as you can see right here on the screen, all this other stuff for month 2. We have charting 102. We have reading fundamentals. I know a lot of people are asking about that, how the ratios work, the floats, what to actually look for, when you're not just looking at the charts, but, hey, this is a real company. It's not just a bunch of lines going up and down on a graph. This is actually, there's a CEO, and, there's people involved, there's, workers, and they make money and they spend money, and that, all that does matter. So we're going to teach you how to not only read that, but, what it means.
I really feel like that's when you start to take extra things away. I mean, I feel like when people start getting into Pennybois University, it starts off with just figuring out how the stock and how the alerts work. Then you're starting to figure out the candlesticks. Once you get to that chapter and you're starting to figure out the, the fundamentals and the, just how the company works and who they are, that's when you really start to elevate your game. I'm excited about that.
Oh, no, 100%. Honestly, that's kind of what we're kind of gearing the Pennybois University towards. Before, it was just, hey, you're a new trader, here's all the basics. Now we kind of want to kind of step it up a notch. So not only here are the basics, we're going to teach you the, what an RSI is, what MACD is, and all that stuff, how candles and all that. But we're also going to really go into the nitty gritty in month 2 with Swinging Bull, because he's been doing this for a long, long time. He's going to be going over options in week 7, which I am just super, super excited about.
I'm going to jump back in again.
Yeah, no, honestly, I recommend every single person who is in an alumni or who took Pennybois University before, I definitely recommend that you take it again, especially right now we have month 2 is going to be rolling out next month. So that's when all the new classes, as far as that goes. But it's going to be so much, and I think it's going to be so much more advanced. I know it's not Pennybois advanced, but it's definitely going to be more advanced than our original Pennybois University, having the options. Before it was just our options class before was hey, here's the Greeks. This is what they mean. This is what implied volatility means. This is what, what all this means, but it wasn't hey, no, this is how you use it. Before it was always this thing. This is what it is. Yeah. Now we're going to show them.
It was a definition. It was a definition. Yes, so basically, when I'm posting this alert, look for these. Now it's how exactly does that inverse beta work? How can you find your own plays? Honestly, I'm not kidding. I'm definitely going to be retaking. I've done PBU a few times. I'm definitely going to be retaking it again. That's awesome. I'm excited.
Well, you hit the nail on the head right there. Is how do you find your own plays? And that's definitely the focus of Pennybois University. Yes, we'd love for you to stay with us forever. We have a whole bunch of lifetime members because, just because you can trade on your own doesn't mean that it's not fun to trade with other people. Also B, people have screeners and people are busy. You can use our alerts as a screener even because, people have their lives. We totally get that. But the goal is to be able to trade on your own, not to just follow the leader. But I just want to kind of get into just just you, Patrick, you as a trader, your journey, your experience. I know that you came in here as a member for, for Pennybois, took the university, I'm assuming. And,
Yeah.
I just kind of want to see, what your thoughts about that all is, like, how it was then and now what you're excited for, as far as the future goes.
Sure. Well, I mean, so first off, I just want to say like how exciting it is for me, honestly, to do this with you. You said you haven't been on in a long time. I remember being a free member like 2.5 years ago and watching you up here. So it's super cool being able to be here and doing this.
I hope the quality's better now.
Yeah, it's a little better.
It was bad back then.
I used to sit in a garage and watch you, so now I actually have an office, so that's nice. Yeah, so you earlier you had said like I'm kind of a staff thing. I'm more of a mascot here, to be honest with you. So I started up in Pennybois like 2.5 years ago, and I'll be honest with you guys, I joined not almost strictly for the alerts. And I had blown my account up really, really, really bad beforehand, like really bad beforehand. And I almost quit. And a couple of the shot callers and a couple of the admin, like Pookie and Lee, they took me aside and they kind of helped me figure a few things out. I did PBU once, twice, 3 times. And I constantly jump back into it. I must have gone through all the streams 1,000 times. And I actually did sign up for a lifetime membership about a year ago, and I don't think I took a single alert at that point for a long time because I was making my own plays based off of what I learned in PBU. That's the real value. So honestly, that's what I'm most excited about, and especially with all this new content that we're going to be putting out there. So for me, when I was doing Pennybois, all right, so I'll be transparent. I've been in several groups just like Pennybois. No, not just like, but they kind of emulated this. But it was always just alerts, right? And I didn't know why I was making money or why I was losing money. And that annoyed me. So when I started doing Pennybois, then it was super transparent. The university was teaching me things. And then I started figuring it out and I had a lot more confidence in it. And it really changed the game for me. And I truly mean that. I love it. I'm super. Have you actually gone through PBU?
Like me, myself?
Yeah.
I mean, I made the class.
Well, I know, but like, have you sat through the others? Like I know Bull does things, but I know.
Oh, I guess no. I've like been through the part of the PBU live streams though. But honestly, this is why I'm so excited because like before, it was just me making the classes. Now we have Bull. We have all the shot callers who are getting more involved with the education. So it's definitely. I mean, honestly, my goal is to have everybody having their own like a university, own little section. Like that's the end game. Just the members. Just so y'all know, it's nice. This is just the beginning, and kind of like what you were saying, Patrick, about taking it more than once. I remember back a year ago when we were revamping. I think I revamped PBU like maybe like every 3 months, like new classes, or because you have to. The market changes exactly, right. And so no, we're gonna get like it's been a year. It's been since September, so more than a year since we've done anything as far as revamping PBU, the actual classes go and the format and all that. So trust me. Probably I know you were saying how you did them. A few times over because it's always changing. We're getting back to that. Like right now, what you see right now, it's definitely an improvement from what it was. But I bet you like 3, 4, 5 months from now, we're going to have a whole better PBU. Like, we're going to have more classes and more teachers and more like, this is just the beginning. Like we're like, I was busy doing MetaMat stuff. I know I got the MetaMat background still, but for those of you who don't know, I am also What the Duck in the Pennybois Discord. MetaMat is my, Web3 persona. Doing my NFT stuff.
One of the things that I really liked about Pennybois University that I feel like a lot of people don't even think about, but because I've taken it so many times, I've seen different shot callers, Pookie, you, Bull, going over the exact same course, the exact same content, and each time a different one presents it, I'm like, holy cow! Like now, I didn't even think about that. They are presenting something I didn't even think about. So that's why I kept retaking it. I was like, Bull would bring me something. I'm like, I didn't even know I could watch candlesticks like that, and then Pookie that's why this stuff is so cool. I really do. I'm not just saying it. I don't get paid to say these things. I think it's awesome.
No, honestly, like, and for those of you who are, thinking like, oh, like, these are just two people just, shilling a Discord or shilling some, what, I totally get that. I don't want anyone to ever spend money on something, on a membership or even just like spend their time.
I signed up for a lifetime membership.
No. I'm just saying like new people watching, like I don't ever want anyone to be like spending their money or spending their time on stuff that they don't, they're not committed to, or they don't, believe in. So that's why we have all these free classes here. If you want to check out what our university is like before actually, committing to it, because we understand everyone's busy. It does take time to commit to a 2 month course. We get that, but we have all these free courses that I would definitely recommend taking them prior to taking the Pennybois University. But we go over all the basics. If you want to look at NFTs, I have a whole NFT 101 series, OTC. We go over support and resistance 101, a whole bunch of indicators, how to trade while working 9 to 5, the whole 9 yards. So definitely be sure to check that out. Like I said, we also have the options 101 class in there.
Yes.
But it's always like I said, it's good to know, what you're signing up for. So definitely check that out. Check out the free Discord. And like you said, the education, everybody is different. And I've heard, the trading with Tagbin, cash account, I've heard of Swinging Bull. I've heard of, Pookie. I've heard a whole bunch of people talking about the cash account. I would love to hear your take on cash accounts, day trading, not only just what you learn, in Pennybois, but also what you learn on your own, when it comes to day trading, and just different tips and tricks to not only day trade, but also to set that up in the, in the best way possible for the best success possible.
Yeah, absolutely. So, so for those that don't know, when I say I blew my account up, I was down negative. I was down 95, 96% of my portfolio all time. And I turned it around, and I was able to actually buy a second home based off of what I learned in PBU, and the profits that I've made. And a lot of that was based off of building a proper day trading account. Now, a lot of people, and we get into this way more in depth in the PBU, but so I'm just going to give you a breakdown of this. But a lot of people think that you can only day trade an unlimited amount of times if you have $25,000 or more in your account. Tons of people think that. New traders, old traders, just uninformed traders, and they think that they're beholden to that. And frankly, it's just not the case. It's not the case, even in the slice. Well, Britch is a freebie. What's up, Britch? Good to see you, man. So it's not the case. You can day trade an unlimited amount of times, whether or not you have $25,000 in your account. And how that works is if you set up a cash account. Now, most new traders are going to be using either Webull or they're going to be using Robinhood. Webull has long offered a cash account for both equity and options. Robinhood just very recently offered it for options as well. So basically, how it works is you can day trade an unlimited amount of times as long as you have settled funds. So when I'm starting a new account, and I actually set this up for my wife just the other day. I wish that I had it here down here so I could show you guys. Basically, what I would do is I would take maybe $1,000, $500. It really doesn't matter what it is. And you need to put it into a cash account, allow it to settle. Takes about 3 days to settle, 3 to 5 days, trading days to settle. And then once it's all settled, you can then use those funds and buy and sell as many times in that day as long as you still have those settled funds. You can do 50 trades. Because right now, if you're on margin, you're beholden to the 3 day trading and a 5 day trading period. Now, most people know about that cash account for that thing, or at least they have a vague idea. What a lot of people don't know, and this is the big game changer, honestly, the big game changer. So when you are day trading on a cash account and you're doing equity, it's a T+2 settlement period, which means if you buy something and you use all your funds on Monday, you can't use any of those funds again until Wednesday. So now you're missing out on getting into other trades the following day. With options, it's a T+1 settlement period, which means you can buy and sell an unlimited amount of time on Monday, and on Tuesday, all of those funds are available for you to start it over again. Guys, it is a game changer. It is 100% a game changer. Every person that I know, shot callers, members, professional traders, really started turning things around when they started using a cash account, because you no longer get stuck. I'm sorry, you're going to say something?
Really, just really quickly, off of the game changer. For me, the game changer was when I upgraded from Robinhood to Webull. We have a member, B Rich 017, asking about E-Trade. Do you have any experience with E-Trade yourself?
Yeah, I use E-Trade.
Is it? I don't even know.
It's fine. So I actually have several. Once you start getting to a point where maybe your account is at a higher level, or more available funds, and we teach this in the Pennybois University. You want to start doing things like passive investing, and you don't want to keep all of your stuff in one account. So I have an E-Trade, and my E-Trade is going to be my retirement or my very long swing trade account. It's mainly my passive stuff. So I actually have my Robinhood is kind of like my YOLO account.
Me too.
I'm a YOLOer. I still am, guys. I got to feed that beast.
Really quick, and then off of that, because I know there's a lot of people either teach you one way or the other. It's like, you either have to YOLO, you have to be an ape or whatever, or you can't YOLO, and that's BS. No, you can still be a responsible trader and still have a YOLO account. It's like,
at the end of the day, I'm here to make money, but I also want to have fun.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. Like if you're doing this full time or whatever, people have their full 9-to-5 job and then they go out and have some fun afterwards. That's like for you going out and having drinks. That's your Robinhood account. Like, so it's okay to don't put your life savings in your YOLO account. But I just want to just really quickly, because you did say YOLO, I just want to make sure that people know that it's okay to YOLOing is part. Just get it out. Just get it out in a small.
What I like to do is for my YOLO account, and I actually put you put however much you want, but I put like $500 to $1,000 in a month. If I lose it all at the end of the month, then if I lose it all before the month's over, I don't touch it. If I make more, awesome. Now, Matt, for one thing that you should know about E-Trade, because I know you're sometimes interested in this, E-Trade is going to open up a ton of OTC stock that you won't be able to see in Webull and in Robinhood.
I thought you say NFTs.
No. I don't know anything about it.
That's my. Yeah. You think you're talking to Jersey? Jersey's our OTC guy. I'm the NFT guy.
I know nothing. Although you made how much? Didn't you make like an insane amount recently, like 5,000% or something?
No, I called one out. Did I? No. But hopefully some of our members did.
I gotta try it. I gotta check it out.
That's where I've been YOLOing and doing all that degen stuff. But
I'll be honest, I don't. I like that you said degen. Like I still consider myself a bit of a degen who just grew up a little bit. But I gotta live as NFTs.
I mean, like I have a duck as my profile, whatever. Like I'm allowed to degen. That's what the duck.
you know what most people call me. So
there is that. So back to this. So that's E-Trade. E-Trade seems like it's more so once you get your footing in the market. So back to the cash account. Either you said Webull, now Robinhood.
You can use any broker, but those two are the ones that most people use. So there's going to be a main difference between the two. So if you like to get into spreads, debit spreads, call spreads, whatever have you, you do need to have a margin account. So you can't use a cash account. So that's a good time for you to either have a Webull or a Robinhood. Now, where Webull comes in clutch, in my opinion, is unlike Robinhood, where if you're using a cash account, you can't use any of those funds for instant buying power. For Robinhood, even in a cash account, you still can use instant buying power. You just can't buy options with it. You can only buy equity with it. So that's where you still get a little bit of a clutch get for Webull. I prefer Webull for that, to be honest with you. Robinhood, I do have a cash account in, but Webull is my main cash account.
Yeah, I know that, like, some people swear up and down by Webull or by Robinhood, but like,
I'm down for any. Honestly,
exactly.
It drives me insane. I mean, it drives me insane because I was one of them. I totally was one of them. Where they're like Robinhood, oh, they're thieves. I don't know. I mean, people are just mad because they had to do the thing where they shut GameStop down. I love GameStop. I am a GameStop trader, but guys, come on, it's just a brokerage.
I know. It's like that's the thing about Pennybois University. You'll learn about trading psychology. So many people want to learn about charts and about the financials and all that. That stuff we will teach. But trading psychology is now our first course in Pennybois University for a reason. Because I mean, people can it's like a baseball player, a football player, whatever. You can be the most talented player in the world. If you don't have a good mindset, you could, start throwing, what was that movie with Charlie Sheen where he was a pitcher and he couldn't, Major League. It's like that. Like, he was in his head too much. He's an amazing pitcher, just in his head. You don't want to be that guy. And that's what we teach you trade psychology first.
I've always done, and you can go back to, I actually found Pennybois. I saw Quench on a TikTok 3 years ago, and I joined up in free members, and then I just slowly just went up. You can go back 2.5, 3 years ago and look at my profits. I've always done an amazing job of, and I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but I've always found a way to make a lot of money. And I somehow always found a way to give it all back because I had terrible psychology and I would get greedy and I'd get high on it. Right. And Pennybois helped me manage that. They really did.
Looks like we are our first winner. I'm gonna let you pronounce the name. This is your, I know, your first PBU giveaway. Patrick.
Who's
It's right there on the screen.
Heinrich Hilger?
There we go.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's been like it's like an ongoing joke that during PBU, when I used to do like the weekly lives, I just would botch everyone's name, and it wasn't like I did it on purpose. I'm just terrible at pronouncing stuff. So there we go.
Have you talked to this Four Kings gentleman?
I personally had, like, not like, on the Discord and all that. Yeah.
Oh,
like,
okay, cool. I just want to make curious if you know who they are, because they are doing something super cool.
They've been doing this they've been here for a while now, I believe.
I just saw it. I'm so excited about it.
But so yeah, congratulations, Heinrich. Yes, thank you. And you just want a 50% discount code. Make sure to create a support ticket in the Pennybois Discord. You can tag myself, Meta Matt, and I'll be sure to get you that code. It's going to be 50% off a premium membership. We are still giving away more giveaways as well throughout the stream. We're going to be doing a couple, probably a couple, depending on how many people we still have in here by the end. We might do a few just full ride memberships into, just so you can get your journey started with Pennybois University. But yeah, why not, right? It's our first PBU live in a while. We're feeling generous. But so anything else on day trading? I know like everyone always, that's like the first question people ask me is like, how do I day trade? Because that's, that is like, options trading and day trading are ways to make money, like swing trading, you have to be patient and all that kind of stuff. But
so yeah, I mean, I think that there's two mentalities about it, and neither one of them are wrong and neither one of them are 100% right. I see people that say, it's impossible to make money off of having a day trading options account. You can't sustain that long term. I'm here to tell you guys that I went from 95%, 96% down to, and I'm going to throw out a number, and I don't throw it out to brag. I throw it out because I was a degenerate who learned how to manage this stuff, to being over $360,000 in the last 3 years. And it's because I figured out how to master my psychology. So for me, for when I'm day trading, not just on the cash account, just in general, you want to make sure that you guys are taking your money out. I don't want to give away too much of the secret sauce because we're going to get into this in the university. But if I can give a free tip to anybody, I want you guys to think of this like it's a job. And when you're thinking of it like a job, what do? Do you just let your job keep all the money? No, you pay yourself. When I say you pay yourself, I'm saying that you just made $1,000 this week. I want you to take out $500, put it in a passive account, put it in your savings account, put it somewhere, take it out of the market. Because what I ended up doing for a long time was I would roll every cent of the money that I just made into my next trade, and into my next trade, my next trade. And I never paid myself. And I could have 3 weeks of wins and then 1 bad week of losses, and I was back at square one constantly. And Pennybois helped me figure that out. Actually, Amy was the one that really got it through my head. Pay yourself, guys. That's cash account and pay yourself are probably some of the biggest things in my opinion. And forgive yourself.
Yeah, that's a big one. Now, looking at it like a job, is really important. One thing a lot of people, I guess, maybe forget or just look past, because they go on YouTube and they look up how to stock trade, and they see all these stock traders with Lamborghinis and, talking about this, that, whatever. And a lot of it's BS, but that's a whole other story. But they think it's easy, and they think that they're going to quit their job tomorrow, and and that's going to be their full-time job, after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months of trying to, of learning it. And that's just not, first of all, like, no job that you can do full time and do successfully, make a good amount of money, you're going to be able to learn like in a month or 2 months, 3 months like that. Like, you're not going to gain financial freedom after 1 or 2 or 3 months of learning, A, and B, like Patrick was saying, look at this as your, as a job. So when you go and you look for a job, like right now, let's say, I'm a full-time, whatever, doing a 9 to 5 and stock trading. Oh, this is interesting. Well, before I go and let's just say quit a 9 to 5, even to get a part-time job, I want to make sure that job, I can sustain, what I need to do, in my life. And the same thing goes to stock trading. Before you quit your job for another job in the real world, you would make sure that, you can make enough money at the next job. Same deal with stock trading. Don't quit your 9 to 5 job unless you know for a fact that you're going to be able to maintain that lifestyle that you need. And like, I'll tell you right now, a lot of people who do this full time, they have another source of income, whether it be teaching stocks or doing alerts or, selling stuff on Amazon, like whatever it may be. Like not like the majority of people are not making just their money strictly from trading. It's a lot of them are doing it from YouTube monetization, whatever it may be. So I want that to be
OnlyFans actually.
The OnlyFans is you know what? Don't knock it until you try.
Somebody, Charles asked, how can you manage to do this from a 9 to 5? So I do this from a 9 to 5, but I won't say all, but 95% of my bills are paid through Pennybois or through profits. And I do work a 9 to 5. I'm part owner of a HVAC and plumbing company. But what I did do this full time for about 6 months until my wife said, "Get out of the house. You're driving me insane." But I didn't do that. I didn't start that until what I did to set this up was I put 6 months worth of mortgage, utility bills, car payments in an account. And I said, I set it to the side and I said, I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to touch that at all. And let's see what happens. Let's see, can I not mess with that and just only go off of these? So I gave myself a good 6 months worth of background of a safety cushion. But so what somebody asked, 9 to 5. Okay. So I have a 2-year-old, well, almost 2. So I'm busy as heck. I run a plumbing and HVAC company and I work a lot. I work a ton. It can be tough. It can be tough doing it. So you got to kind of figure out how you want to manage your plays, what kind of plays that you want to take, and how you want to allot those. So when I say that, there's 2 different types of trades that we can be out there, or 2 different type of positions, I guess. You can be in your options, you can be equity. If you were working a 9 to 5 and you're not able to look at your options at all, I would not get into any, or if you're not able to look at your charts at all, I wouldn't get into any day trades or momentums for either equity or options. So what a lot of our members do that work 9 to 5, which are tons of them, which is me for a long time, was I would look at the watch list that Amy, Pookie, Lee, they'll put a watch list out. And basically what that is they'll say, hey, and if I'm giving away too much secret sauce, feel free to stop.
There's no such thing as too much secret sauce at all. No. That's what we're here for.
For sure. So Lee, Amy, they actually still do it. If you go on the Pennybois Facebook group right now, you'll see free alerts that they put out every day. Every day they put a watch list out beforehand, before the market opens, and says, this is what I'm looking at. If it gets to this, I might buy it at this level, and then I'll sell it at this level. So when I was working a 9 to 5, I would set a limit buy, and then I would set a stop loss or a trailing stop or something along those lines. So you don't have to sit there and stare at your phone going, oh God, go up, go up, go up. You can do it. I am proof of it, guys. You can do it when you're working 9 to 5. I do it when I won't say I'm doing it when I'm driving my truck. I'm not allowed to do that. But, I do it when I'm changing my son's diapers.
There you go. There we go. No, I mean, definitely, utilizing the alarms and different ways to alert yourself.
Well, now we're doing the SMS alerts, right?
Yes, that's huge too. Yeah, with the text alerts, that's a huge. If you're working 9 to 5, you don't want to look at Discord. Because a lot of people just don't like Discord. I know with the NFT space, that's like the biggest thing. No one wants to use Discord. Well, I've been using it forever. So
I didn't know that people didn't like it until I was talking to Pookie, and he's like, "Oh, it's hard to navigate." I love it.
No, I personally do. I totally get it, and that's why we do have the text alerts. We have our live streams. We do have different ways, to intake all this information. Like for Pennybois University, for instance, we actually have, with all of our classes, is not just a video; it's also a handout. So people learn in different ways. But speaking of Pennybois University, I do just really want to quickly go over our first member of the week. I almost said months. This is our member of the week. We're going to be doing a few of these, actually. This is the first one for this stream. Our member of the week for PBU November is Ice Eagle. So as you can see right there on the, let me see right here, you see that they have the Enroll Pennybois University November. Just go to the Enroll in Pennybois University. It's free with, the channel is free with your premium membership, so you can get into our November courses. We just started them. You will not be too late. But yeah, congratulations to Ice Eagle. You just won a 50% code as a discount code. Once again, just make sure to make a support ticket and mention myself. You just tag myself, MetaBat, or What the Duck in the Discord, and we will hook you up with your prize. So once again, congratulations.
I'm talking to him last night. We were training together the other day. I mean, he's good guy.
Yeah, the reason I picked Ice Eagle, honestly, is because I think, first of all, I know they're younger, and I personally, that's like the biggest thing. Like, I wish that, I wish I was younger when I started trading. Like, that's the biggest thing. So
How
I
old are
see,
you, if you don't mind me asking?
30, 30.
Okay, I'm 33.
So yeah, so like, I think he's like under 20, like he's like 21, or no, he's like right in that like low 20s, and that's just like, that's huge. Like, whenever I see someone who's young getting started, I immediately, it's like, oh my god, like, I want to help them. I want them to get started early, because it's just like, if I start doing this stuff like 10 years ago, 5 years, even 5 years ago, like the amount of compounding gains is just ridiculous.
If I had found Pennybois after I've been trading for probably about 7 years, but only profitably for about 3 years. And if I had found Pennybois after I made a lot of money on like GameStop and stuff, if I had Pennybois before I just said, hey, have it right back, market, I'd be, oh my god, you'd be driving a Lambo.
Well, you know what? It always takes that one big loss before you get on the right track. And that is true. That is true.
That's why I do my Wednesday stream. Like it's the confessionals.
Yeah, it looks like some of our members are actually giving shout outs to Ice Age as well. I know Board is saying, nice, that guy deserves it. Swinging Bull says, congratulations to Ice Eagle. And Brandon said that they saw him chatting in options chat last few days. Amy? Oh, there's Amy. Look at these degens. Speaking of degens, yeah, we were just talking about how we are degens. That's great. But yeah, no, congratulations, Ice Eagle. I just love the willingness to learn. That's for me. I have no problem with someone not knowing certain things. I didn't know anything about trade. I still am not like, there's a lot everyone can learn. No one knows everything. Anyone who tries to pretend they do has something to learn.
On Wednesdays, if you I don't know if you've ever been there, but on Wednesdays I do a stream in the evening, and it's called Prime Patrick's Confessionals. And the whole reason I do it, I roast myself, guys, is because I'm so tired of all these groups going, look at all these wins, look at all this, I'm a genius trader. And people, I know when I was down so much, all I ever saw was people winning, and I was embarrassed to say, I don't know how to do this, or I don't know what's going on. So every Wednesday, I basically go, look at all this stupid stuff I've done in the past. Let me help you avoid it.
Yes.
And I just talked to Ice Eagle literally the other day, and he said, I'm sorry if this is a stupid question. And I'm a bit of a blunt guy, and I said, it's not a stupid question. It's always stupid if you don't ask.
Yes. No, then that's what we've been preaching since day one at Pennybois. That's why Pennybois University became a thing. It used to be the new members program because of that. Because there's so many groups that I would join that, like, you ask a question, a normal question, like, it's not like something like, I don't think like there is no such thing as a dumb question, especially with trading. Trading's confusing. You should be asking questions. And there's so many groups out there, these gurus who just don't have the time of day for these new questions. Oh, go Google it. What are you doing in this Discord? Why are you even here? Why are you even trading? It's like, shut up. Like, I'm here because I want to learn. That's honestly, I care more about people who
I get mad when I see that. Like, sometimes I go on Facebook all the time because I'm constantly like, I'm going all sorts of places and I talk to people, and when I see people like they'll buy something and they'll go, hey, why is this happening? You're gonna lose it all. Like, that makes me mad. Like, it's why help the guy.
I'm going to tell everyone right now, as someone who makes content, I've been doing I haven't been doing trading and all that kind of stuff. I've been mostly just doing just content for like the past year. You know how easy it is to make up a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of BS, and how many times, how easy it is to go on TikTok and pretend that you made 1,000% trade and made this and did that. Like, I'm not doing it, but I know how easy it is to make TikToks, and I know how easy it is for these people to like go and screenshot someone else's profit and say,
"Can you make me look really handsome?"
Well, I'm not that. I'm just kidding. Oh, wow. I can only do so much, Patrick. I'm just honestly, the reason why I had you on, good looking guy needs to be on stream, So.
Oh yeah.
But no, honestly, I've had it up to here with all these gurus and stuff, especially after being on TikTok and YouTube for so much. Such a toxic, like, there's just so many people who want to just like swing their what around, and I just don't have the patience for that. Honestly, like, it's not about what you know. It's about how you can teach it, about how you can portray to somebody else, and about
I'll tell you what you can learn. Yeah. I know you're very much like me. I mean, I'm a bit of a nerd, and I've spent all my time online. I am from the internet.
Me too.
And if you're from the internet, you know that almost every place you ever go to is toxic.
Oh yeah,
Pennybois, I love it. It's such a wholesome wholesome place. I feel like a bad guy when I'm in there. I'm like, oh, can I make this joke? Everybody's so nice in here.
Kidding me? I still have to like all the time like hold my just in case. I'm used to I was back, the XHE chats and all that. Like I was back in DJing back then. Like
I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back.
But no, that is the one thing I do like. Amy and Lee and all of our shot callers. The one big difference I've seen from the reason why I joined Pennybois 3 years ago, however long it's been, was because these people weren't going on and just obviously you have to advertise. So yes, I did. They do post some gains posts. I totally get that.
Well,
anyone should. Everyone should. Celebrate your profits, obviously. But at the same time, they were definitely, the focus was education, and not only just like, hey, look what I know. It's look what I can teach you. Look where you can get to. And that's what I'm all about. As far as
what was dope to me when I first started, and still dope, but when I first started Pennybois, it wasn't like you said. It wasn't just like, hey, look at all. Every time that they lost, they said, hey, this is where I lost at Patrick and his fire gifts. We always share the losses. Every loss that is taken, they always share that. And I also like where like they say, like somebody asked about 9 to 5, hey, what if I'm trading 9 to 5? And if you're doing an option, like they'll say, hey, I'm in at this price and this is my target to sell at, right? This is what target I actually sold at. This is where it's those things, like it's transparent from start A to start whatever, whatever. And that's what I love.
I do that all the time. I always like know the beginning of a phrase. I'm like, it's like how's it go?
Can you just send a GIF? I don't know. Like right. I just rely on GIF so much now.
I'm so much better. I just just typing like J and making like one line, DJ and like internet stuff, like we're saying now. But on to our next giveaway / member of the week. This is going to be our October member. So this is actually a member who is also in the Pennybois University November, but they are October, but they are, they are also no November, because people in October are now allowed to retake the November classes. Normally we just keep it, separated because, we don't want people just to retake and only get 100s. Once you graduate, you get access to all the classes. You don't have to worry about like retaking it a bunch of times. Like with each semester, you can just retake it however many times you want.
And people that are doing 9 to 5s and are saying, hey, I don't know if I can take all this content, you can jump in there and jump out of there.
Yeah, it's totally exactly. So that's exactly what Keanu Reeves did. So not only are they a member of November, they are also a member of October, which is why they got our member of the week for October, for those of you wondering. And Keanu Reeves has always been asking good questions. Clearly, once again, just like Ice Eagle wants to learn, which is the biggest thing. Like I said, we want questions. Questions are not only how you learn, but it's how others who are in the chats and don't want to ask a question learn.
He lives in Europe, and he's that dedicated that he's coming on here at like 3 a.m. his time, because he found our community, saw what we're doing, and he's like, I'll stay up all night so I can learn. And he's doing the work. He
holds true to the Pennybois motto of eat, sleep, trade, repeat. We got to get those back on the market too. Yeah. But I can't just shamelessly plug t-shirts. We're not selling them yet, but
I need to get one.
There you go. Yeah, right. But yeah, so that was Keanu Reeves. Like we said, always asking great questions, always there. When it comes to the live streams, and I'm always watching. When I was doing PBU, I was always watching who showed up, because that's huge. Who's asking questions, and I remember OG Nikki was one of the first like member of the weeks way back when, and then look where she's just skyrocketed as far as a trader.
I remember Nikki and I, we were both just free members and then just regular members. Nikki and I must have been in every single Tagman stream for like a year straight.
I remember. That's awesome.
Look, it worked. I mean, it worked.
No, like honestly, repetition. Like, here's the deal. I do these PBU live streams for a couple of years, and I would do a new PBU psychology live stream, every month, and every single month it'd be different. I'd be sick because I learned something different, because I would go and watch, my job is to watch like 25 YouTube videos and take all the BS and get rid of it, and then get all the good stuff and put it on for the members, like, because they don't have time to do that. I do. That's my job, is to watch content and make content. So because I'm learning, there's always gonna be more stuff for y'all to learn, and for our shot callers to teach and all that. So yeah,
for me, it was, I was always learning something new, but it was also reinforcing, because people see me trade, they see me my alerts and my profits and stuff, and they're like, oh my God, you're so good at this. I'm not. And I mean that. Trading does not come easy to me. I'm not some genius with it. I have to force myself to be disciplined, and that's why I went to all the tag streams to remind myself. And I go to all the bull streams. Who does those streams now? I'm like, all right, that's right. You have to do this. You have to do this.
It's not easy. Like it can be fun. It can
Some
be
of
very
some of you guys make it
frustrating.
look easy.
Well, I don't know. That's why I went to DGen NFT land. But it looks like we do have another Make Some Bread winner. This is actually for our free premium membership. It looks like B Rich 01. Oh, I believe they're the free member, right?
Yeah,
B
they're
Rich
free member.
017. That's perfect. So you just actually won B Rich, you just won a premium 30-day membership.
What?
Which is awesome. Yeah, so congratulations. That's like that's huge because not only
Jake 33, what up, dude? Sorry.
Oh yeah, not only is this perfect timing because you can get right in the mix of the November classes, but like it's just awesome because now we're doing all these new PBU live streams, and this might be your first of many wins. We're gonna be doing these. We're gonna be doing a lot of giveaways in these PBU live streams, and it's not just today's. Every week, this will be a weekly occurrence. So as Board says, woo! Congratulations once again. Make sure to just make a support ticket in the Pennybois Discord, tag myself, Meta Matt, and we will hook you up with that free 30-day membership. So congratulations. And once again, all of our PBU members of the week, such as our next one, I know we have 4 minutes until
Kayla?
There we go. Kayla, there we go. So yes, it's hello, I'm Kayla.
She's awesome.
Also a member from September. Also looks like she's also taking the November classes. Anything you want to say about Kayla?
She's crushing it. Like she is. I'm so impressed with her, and I truly mean it. She was like me, like a lot of us, right? Just getting a butt kicked, and was just frustrated and upset. And she owns a business, and she was very busy, and almost immediately was down quite a bit. And then she found us. She put in the work, and she's crushing. She's very much like Top or North or somebody else. I mean, she got serious about it, and she's. Every day, she's in the chat talking and like, hey, check out this. She's helping people see things. I mean, she's awesome. I really like trading with her.
Well, me personally, I'm a huge fan because I see right there under her roles, not only is she a Pennybois University member, not only is she into the crypto, but she's also doing the NFT and Web3 roles.
Oh,
that's
God.
awesome. I love that. Just like Top, Top Sealer.
Is that
you
Top?
gotta love it. Yeah, oh yeah, Top's here, right there.
Top guy. That's my guy.
Top is like the story of Top.
He's in my private my side group.
Oh, okay. I see how this is a side group now. We got.
Oh, it's the BDE group.
No, that's awesome though. Honestly, it looks like not only is Kayla, interested in crypto, in stocks, also interested in OTC trading and NFTs. Like I said, there is a lot of different ways to trade. Some people might want to take a break from the stock market or take a break from the crypto market and learn how to do OTC or learn how to trade NFTs or, learn how to trade stocks or options. We have it all. Because, there is, like we always say, you're not a bad trader. You might just not be trading the right assets or trading the right plan. Just like Tom Brady is a great football player, but I guarantee you he would not be a great football player if he played running back. So, know your strengths and play to them. Board Aces is a new group in town.
Just to be clear, when I say side group, it's in Pennybois. It's a private men. We're just
we get it. You're fired. It's no. You're no more PBU lives for you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I love having you on here for these PBU. It's great having somebody else to go off of. I used to just talk for like 3 hours. I used to do like 3-hour PBU lives back.
My Wednesday streams usually like an hour. And last night it went for like 2 hours. And by the end, I was like, I need to have people to talk to.
Right. I think we have a new member orientation coming up with Swinging Bulls. So I don't want to overlap that. So I do want to make sure we do get our last 2 member of the weeks going side group. And it looks like our next one, and we're going to be doing this weekly once again with our member of the week for all the different classes in Pennybois University, as well as, and this is kind of going to be a little bit a new thing we didn't used to do in PBU, is the member of the week for the alumni, and that is going to be Banana. I'm assuming you're like everybody, like you're like in the mix of things. Like I miss that. I miss when I was like constantly in the Discord, and
I spent a lot of time here
doing dumb stuff. Well, that's my plan is to get back into it. It was fun doing the content thing and doing the exploring the Web3 aspects. So we do have a lot of cool stuff. By the way, a lot of stuff in the works for you guys when it comes to Web3 and some even content. I can't get into it because it's
Yeah.
but
that.
a lot of big things. So I haven't just been
Shiny
off
things
like
coming.
messing around with my in my hand, just like slinging JPEGs. And we've been doing some stuff for you in the background, Pennybois and gals. But yes, so congratulations to once again Banana.
Have you traded with Banana at all?
I have not. What do you? I mean, I've been traded personally with them, but what do you have to say about Banana?
Good guy, very good guy. What I really like about Banana, the first thing that anybody that really wants to get serious about this is they gotta say, hey, you know what, it's me. I'm the reason that maybe I mess up sometimes. And sometimes people they don't want to admit that they could be causing some of that themselves. He was very quick to go, hey, I've messed up. Help me learn. And he's just great. He's quick to recognize his faults, quick to ask for help, and then quick to offer help. I really like him. I really like most of the people here, but he's a very vocal person, and we talk a lot.
Honestly, there are so many other trading groups out there that have great shot callers and alert. Like we're not the only like 5 good traders in the world. I'm gonna tell you that right now. There are other good traders out there, and there are other good traders giving out alerts. The one thing that we do have is that not only are they here for you 24/7,
24/7. I don't sleep.
Like, yeah, like to answer your questions, but also to, like for educational streams and the community. That's to me, that's the biggest thing is the community. It's not even us, it's the members. Like that's what makes like other trading groups, they're great and all that, but like they don't have the members that we have. And I don't think anyone ever is going to be able to hold a candle to us when it comes to community. Personally, I love our members. Always have, always will. And we even have some free members, and we are going to be doing a free member of the week as well, weekly. And this week's free member of the week, I don't know if this is a free member, so I don't know if you actually know this one. This might be the first one. Yeah. There you go. The reason being is they joined Pennybois, it looks like November 3rd. That was actually today. And they're already asking some great questions in the Discord. So congratulations to Alan Bay. Yeah, I'm just going to continue to always botch names forever. But congratulations, Alan. You won a 50% discount. So I know you just joined Pennybois Discord, but now you can also join the premium with a 50% discount. Make sure to make a support ticket and tag myself, What the Duck, to claim your prize. So we will be doing this weekly PBU lives. Also going to, oh gosh, Spare Chains Millionaire reminding me of my Uber days when I used to only trade Uber options like a degen.
I was just telling somebody about that the other day because they were trading so many different things. It was like, do what Duck did, do what I did. My name is Prime Patrick because I only traded Amazon for a long time, and you
that
only
makes sense.
Yeah, and you
I never put two and two together.
Prime or something.
I don't know. You liked Optimus. I thought you liked Transformers.
I used to change my name every other day, and now they won't let me. So,
what were you like 2 years, like back in?
I've changed it. I was Scott 7081. I was Scott.
Holy that's I don't remember Prime Patrick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes.
I've been around for a long time.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, we're just like reminiscing here on live stream. And there's Boar. We have a bunch of great members who've been here, who've also been here for a long time. We have a lifetime members. If you're a member who are sick of just paying monthly, and you want to do lifetime, we also do I think it's like payment plans for that as well.
Yeah, they rolled that out after I signed up. I dropped it all, and they were like, all right, now that
Well, it's like not having debt. You don't have to worry about.
Honestly, I felt like I almost owed it. I was like, oh, you guys made me so much here.
I wish we could do it for free, honestly, but we gotta pay we gotta keep the lights on, right? Gotta keep the cameras on.
Sure.
But yeah, we are going to be doing this. I would love to have you on, like weekly more often. I know you're busy, Patrick, but like having you on is great. Having just other people to survive with is awesome during this PBU live streams. But regardless, I will be here every single week for PBU live. We will usually be going over our 100% homework winners, because people who got 100% will also be getting a separate giveaway on the homework. You can go ahead and go to the Discord to your class. I'm actually going to bring that up really quick. So you can go to your class channel in the Discord. It's going to look like this for those of you in November. We had the Intro to Pennybois Discord, also Intro to Pennybois University stuff here, but then you can have your first class. There is a handout as well as a video, and then the homework. It's a Google form. Make sure you sign in to Google in order to use that. And like I said, you can believe you can take it more than once. I don't remember, to be honest with you. So
yeah, you can.
You can, yeah. So if you don't get 100% the first time, we're not here. Like, we're not like, I'm not here to give out F's or whatever. Like, I'm here to teach. So I want you to learn. So, so yeah, make sure to check out those homeworks. It's an easy way to get into that giveaway. We're gonna be doing a lot more giveaways as well. We're gonna be running PBU back, as they say. So, any last words from Amazon Prime Patrick? Which now I'm starting to realize why.
Your name. There you got it.
Yeah, so smart.
No, I just want to say, the triumphant return, man. I'm so glad to see you back here.
And for those of you who are into NFTs, don't worry. I'll still be posting all my DGen stuff on Twitter. I'm still be posting some NFT stuff. So there's Matster. So we're definitely going to be doing some DGen for all of y'all. Oh, that's Snowflake.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even better. No, not even better. I like Master too. But that is stuff. I see the emoji now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. So all y'all watching, we hope to see you next week. If you are not already in Pennybois University, if you're a premium member, it's free with your premium membership. If you are not a premium member and you want to give away, make sure to make a support check. If you haven't won a giveaway, we're going to be doing a whole bunch more. We have a whole bunch of different discounts. You can message myself and we'll hook you up because we want to make sure that everyone at the very least is able to to educate themselves, whether it be the free classes or Pennybois University. So make sure to give us a DM. Hope to see you in our next PBU live. But until then, as always,
and Veterans Day is next week. If there's any veterans out there, we have a great veterans community and a great discount for veterans. So just reach out.
There's Master. Yes, definitely reach out. Yeah, we do have like you said, a huge discount coming out. That's why I brought Patrick, is he's just here to shill the Discord.
Well, I'm a vet, so.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Thank you for your service, and for those of you who also we do have that awesome discount. So thank you, Patrick. Thank you, all of our members watching. That was awesome. It looks like we had a pretty good member turnout today, which is awesome. Words. It's been like I said, this is my first one in a while. But I hope to see you the next one. Until then, as always, I hope that you all make some bread.
See you guys.